All right, everyone. Next is the body wave, one of the key fundamental concepts of the waving style. Now, the body wave is just like an arm wave. The body has its own isolation points itself. Generally, it looks like this. But when we train, we're going to actually take away the arms for now and focus on the core aspect, which is the core of the body wave. That's how it looks. Now let's break down each point. The body wave has the head, the shoulders and chest, the core, which is the chest to the hips, and the bottom area, which for now we're going to focus on the knees. In more advanced waves, you can create footwork styles that go with body wave, but for now we're going to go over the basic points. So, to start the body wave, we're going to start with staggered feet positions, meaning 1 foot in front, 1 foot in back. If you're waving to an audience, make sure that the leg closest to the audience is back, and the leg furthest from the audience, the leg closest to the audience is forward, the leg furthest from the audience is in the back plane. So, facing this way, we're going to start with the head isolations. So the head does a diving motion. Okay, we dive down, we look up, and then that's it for now, okay? So we just dive up. And notice my body kind of dives with it slightly. Okay. After the head dives, the chest expands out as the head looks down, like this. Dive, up, chest expands, look down. Okay, you want to have this big chest expansion here. Let's try that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go ahead. Dives, up, chest expands, look down. Okay, now we're at the chest. As the chest expands, a little trick we can add is a slight leaning back. Okay? The leaning back helps create bigger range of movement in the body wave. If I didn't lean back, it would look like that. But when we lean back slightly, we can create much bigger body waves. It's a little trick. Okay? So let's go back from the beginning. We start from the head. Head dives down, come up, chest expands, look down. We're leaning back slightly. Now from the chest, we're gonna roll the body, a body roll from the chest to the hips like this. And then the hips sink, click. Okay? It's a body roll. And because you're leaned back, your hips can sit into place as if you're sitting on a chair. Your weight's gonna be mostly on that back leg right here. Okay? Let's do that again. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go ahead. Dive, up, chest expands, down, body roll, hip to the hips and sit. Now, the key component of the chest to the hips is that you're able to do a nice body roll. Now I know a lot of my females out there love to do that old school corny little body roll movement back in the top 40s clubs, right? But that is actually part of the body wave. Except the body wave is much more complete, including the head, the chest, the shoulders, okay, the body roll, and then the legs. But if you're finding that this part is hard for you, I invite you to go in front of the mirror, put your hands on your hips, and just practice this motion. Okay, you want to have this undulating motion. Chest expands, body roll. Okay, you want to have a continuous body roll. I notice a lot of men are blocked off in this area. Okay, it's a very feminine-like movement, but you can't be shy to do it. You gotta allow yourself to open up your body and explore these ranges of movement that you're not used to doing. Even for females too. If we are sitting a sedentary lifestyle, sitting down a lot, Or if we are emotionally collapsed, this can have a hard time opening. But if we train ourselves to open up this part of our body, you will notice that there's a lot of healing aspects that come with it. And I'll allow you to discover that on your own journey. So let's try that again, starting from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1 to the head, 2 to the chest, 3 to the hips. Hips sink, okay? Lean back, stomach rolls, hips click, okay? The hips are doing this. When I'm in my chest, my hips are coming forward, and then they're sinking back, click. I'm leaning on my back leg. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go head up to the chest, hip, sit. Good. Okay, if you can feel that motion where you're sitting in place, click, you got it. Next, we go to the lower body, to the knee. Now when we get to the knee, what we're doing here is a simple motion where it just swivels out like that. Okay? What you're doing is you're lifting the heel of the back leg, standing, positioning yourself on the ball of the foot, and you swivel it out, okay? To keep the illusion, you want to try to your best to maintain the direction which your body is facing so that it looks as if your leg is isolating, okay? If you move too much, kind of loses the illusion of the isolations happening. But if you keep it here, it has a better look, okay? So let's try it from the top. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1 to the head, 2 to the chest, 3 to the hips, 4 lift to the knee. Okay? So as your hips sink, you gotta lift that knee up and swivel it out on 4. And that's the downward part of the body. Let's try that again a few times smoothly. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1 to the head, 2 to the chest, 3 to the hips, 4 to the knee. A little bit faster now. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1 to the head, 2 to the chest, 3 to the hips, 4 to the knee. Good. I advise you to look yourself in the mirror or record yourself doing this and review each little isolation in your body to see if you got it right. Now we're going to send the wave back up. So, as we send the wave down, 4 is on the knee down here. 5, we're going to bring the knee back in and we're going to dip with the knees. Boom, like that. Okay? Sending up, it goes boom. Bah. The knees out on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what's happening here is coming back, the knee comes in, kind of gonna dip down on the knees. And you're kind of creating that isolation to create the knees to go forward like that. But not too much, just dip down. So that it allows for the next isolation to have more range of movement, and that's your hips. So once the knees are dipped downwards and they're pointing forward like this, now you have room to thrust your hips forward like this. Okay? The hips thrust forward, and that momentum of your hips thrusting forward is going to create a momentum, and you want to ride that momentum, okay? If you notice, if you just go with the momentum and thrust your hips a little stronger, follow it, and your body naturally finishes and completes the body weight. Let's start from the top and then go back up. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1 to the head, 2 to the chest, 3 to the hips, 4 to the knee, 5 to the knees, 6 on the hips, 7 on the chest. So as the hips thrust, chest expands, and then we go back to shoulders after the chest. So hips on 6, 7 on chest, 8 on the shoulders. And generally when we do the body wave, we complete with arm waves out. But for now, we're focusing on the core. Let's try it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1 to the head, 2 to the chest, 3 to the hips, 4 to the knee, 5 to the knees, 6 to the hips, 7 to the chest, 8 to the shoulders. And then rest. Okay? Good, let's do it again smoothly. 5, a little faster. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Generally, when you're going a little faster, the 5, we did the knee on 4. The 5 is going to be kind of knees and hips together. 5. So it's and 5. That's actually a little better precise counting right there. And 5, so that you have more counts to cover your core coming back up. So remember, ride that momentum. And 5, 6, 7, shoulders are now in 7, and then arm wave 8. Good. Try it again. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, knee 4, back 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Without the arms, it would just look like this. 1, 2, 3, knee 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now once you have memorized that body isolation and looked in the mirror and reviewed your video to see if you got that down, now you can add the arm waves on top of the body wave to make it a full, complete body wave. So, if we're going to do the full, complete body wave, we have our hands out. Now we start with the with the arm waves. So we go like this: fingers, wrist, elbow, shoulder, head, chest, hips, knee. Knees to the hips, stomach to the chest, shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingers, out. Try that again a little slower. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go fingers, wrist, elbow, shoulder, head, chest, stomach, hips, knee, back in. Knees, hips, stomach, chest, shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingers, and out. Good. Now let's slow it down now to some counts. We're going to do a 16 count body wave. An 8 count going down, an 8 count going up. Like I said in the previous video, to master a movement, learn it slow, practice it slow, discipline yourself to memorize it very, very slow. From up here. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Head 5, 6, 7, knee 8. Back in 1, 2, 3. Shoulders 4. Out 5, 6, 7, 8. Again 1, 2, 3. Shoulders 4. Head 5, 6, 7, knee 8. Back 1, 2, 3. Shoulders 4. Out 5, 6, 7, 8. A little faster. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3. Shoulders 4. Head 5, 6, 7, knee 8. Back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Let's switch sides now. So your other leg is back, your other leg is front. Now with the arms. 16 count body wave. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Head 5, 6, 7, knee 8. Back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again. 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Head 5, 6, 7. Back 8. 1, 2, 3. Shoulders 4. Out 5, 6, 7, 8. A little faster. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. Go. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Head 5, 6, 7, 8. Back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 5, 6, 7, 8. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Head 5, 6, 7, 8. Back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And that is your body wave, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, Practice slow. Look in the mirror. Really observe yourself. Critique yourself. Make sure that you're doing one isolation at a time. In the beginners, it's a common mistake to lose the illusion a bit and get all wobbly in certain parts, okay? But just remember that it is an energy, a wave passing through you, so that you must isolate each body part one segment at a time. If you're waving here, but your legs are already moving, you're losing it. If you're down to your legs, but your head's turning or your shoulders are not positioned right, it loses the illusion, okay? So when you practice, make sure you're facing one side or this side. Really practice your core, okay? Don't use your arm waves yet. If you're new to this, don't use your arm waves yet. Just practice the core middle section of your body wave. Back and forth, back and forth. Okay? It can become a continuous thing if you let it. And once you have that down nice and clean, then you can add your arm waves and complete full body wave motion. Now there are many other variations in the body wave, especially the lower body, but we'll add that into more advanced tutorials. But for your beginning course, these are the key fundamental components of the body wave. Practice those at home and practice them slow. Thank you.